All right, everybody. Welcome back to the next Bellied Up podcast.
Welcome up, Miles.
And welcome back. Welcome up and welcome back. We are presented by Fleet Farm.
We
love it.
Miles, you're a little sluggish.
I didn't know I was sluggish until I started talking.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that? You know, like you're not like really that tired, but then you like all of a sudden you feel like your voice is bad and your brain's a little foggy.
You know, Miles, you're like starting a 1982 Volkswagen Rabbit on a cold day.
Yeah.
You know,
that's me
like,
today.
Just got to give her a little gas to get her going.
Yep.
You know?
Little love. Maybe tap the dashboard a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Come on.
I know you.
Do it for me today.
And then you just do a big pop of diesel smoke out the ass.
Yeah. And then now we're rolling.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Ready to go.
Yeah. Well, and the reason why is we were filming yesterday and we were, having a few drinks, having a good time. And so this is day number 3 on our little road trip here.
Day 3. And then you were hanging last night with the fam.
Yep. Yeah. A little family time yesterday. So, but it feels good. We're here at the Nook here.
St. Paul.
What actual is it? St. Paul? We're here in St. Paul at the Nook. And I tell you what, you walk up outside, looks like any normal bar, right?
Yeah.
Then you walk downstairs and look what is behind us, Charlie.
World, a whole fantastic bowling alley.
It's an underground bowling alley.
It's so cool, dude.
It's got all the vintage seats and everything there. It was really unexpected.
But I like how there's a glass booth here, kind of separating the bowling alley from the rest of the deal. You kind of sit up here and you feel like, you're a high roller gambling on the bowling games, I mean, it's kind of nice.
Well, and you don't got to listen to all the loud clattering of the thing. It's a nice little spot here.
You can if you want because that door is open.
That's true. But it's the vibes in this place are unbelievable.
I love a bar that hangs dollar bills. That's their wallpaper. It's just, it's honestly probably less expensive than actual wallpaper these days. Supply
that
chain,
actually probably is true. And you're not even the one that has to put the money towards it. Everyone else puts a buck up there.
Yeah, it's everyone else's wallpaper.
It is wallpaper by committee, really, is what dollar bills are on the ceiling and the walls. And
yeah, and the Nook apparently donated the back half of their dollar bills to Alzheimer's.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's the gift that keeps on giving. Decorate your walls. That's recycling right there. You decorate your walls and you take that money, which is all written on, by the way. There's some interesting stuff. Love you. Call your...
Yeah, do banks take ones that are written on? They do?
Oh, yeah, they do. They have to. And then they destroy them. Wow, this one's very artistic. It's a David Bowie one. Bowie Lives. Oh, that's cool. That's a David Bowie one. Look at that.
That is awesome.
It's got the little lightning bolt over George Washington's eye. Man, that's cool. That's some real art here, Miles. Anyway, bowling.
I was wondering. I was just going to let you go. I mean,
Latvia, baby. Latvia.
You'll never, if you guys ever get a chance, and what you got to do in real life is experience Charlie Barron's moment of wonder.
Minnesota volleyball.
He's in one right now.
Dude, we could do the whole intro on stuff people have written on dollar bills. Shout out to Sexy Lexi. Dan and Anna. 02/12/2028. Sealing our fate. And they spelled sealing like C-E-I-L.
Yeah. Charlie.
What's that? What do we got? We got to watch out for deer. Right there.
It says it right there.
Watch out for deer.
And then they changed one to Ope. They rewrote that. Do you see that?
Oh, my God.
Did you come here early and do that?
Oh, my God.
You did that, right?
Maybe. And that one says go Packers and the F word,
Fudge the Bears.
Oh, God.
You know what?
Dude, I think this whole podcast.
You called ahead.
Dude, I think this whole podcast, we should just be reading dollar bills. I don't. 313. What is that? What was the band that did 313?
I don't know.
Wasn't there a band? Oh, that's 303. No, but wasn't the okay? My buddy in grade school wrote 313 in his notebook next to that S. And so I thought that was some like 90s band. I'm old. Miles, Red Wings.
There's one there that says that you either crank that Soldier Boy or it cranks you. And that's a really good life lesson.
Oh God, I'm serious, dude. I think we might have to do just one bellied up, just reading all these things. We're on a roll so far. Ass man, right up here. Connor,
Did you put that one up there too, Charlie? Or
no.
what?
Do you know I was an ass model in I was requested to be an ass model in a movie at one point? Holy smokes!
Like, what do you mean? Like
bill?
that you were the zoom in on the moon, or like,
Dude,
like,
is this a $3 bill? Oh no, that's a fake one. I can't tell who that is. Anyway, yeah. No. You know the movie Cedar Rapids?
no?
Cedar Rapids with Ed Helms. He's a big insurance agent in Wisconsin. He goes to the big city of Cedar Rapids for the daily insurance convention. Okay, I was a production assistant on this film, which means I was getting coffee.
Yep.
I was the walkie guy.
Yep.
Placing the walkies. And this one day, they came up to me and they says, Charlie, we've got this locker room scene and we need a bare ass. Would you be the bare ass? They said that to me, and I was honored because, you know.
So you didn't do it?
No, well, I said yes, but I would like an ass model rate. I'm not just doing this for my PA rate. I'm not doing this for $150 day rate. I want 2 day rates, you know. So I says I will do it, but I would like an ass fee. And they said, we'll get back to you.
Never got back to you?
They never got back to me. Can you
there
believe
was
that?
some other guy who was willing to sell his body for less.
And you know what, dude? I regret not doing it very much. So how much better would this story be if we could roll the clip and that's my ass in that locker room scene?
Well, and I mean, good on you though for knowing the value of your body.
Knowing the value of my ass, dude.
You know, hey,
at
don't
a young
settle.
age.
You knew at a young age.
At a young age. I knew the value of my ass.
What would it take? How much money would it take for you to do a full centerfold of Playgirl? Cheek spread.
Cheek spread. Whoa. Does waxing job come free?
Yeah, we'll throw in a wax job.
I think do you see my face? Like, do you know this is my ass?
Maybe like a side profile of your face.
No, if you know it's me, dude, that's gonna be a lot of money.
How much? What's your number?
Oh my gosh.
We need Playgirl.
Oh my
to know.
gosh, dude. To do that, it would have to be in the millions of dollars.
Okay, wow.
Yeah. Because
go.
at this point in my career, now, back then, I mean, you call it a career. I'm doing a podcast in the basement of a bar
in the
right
basement.
Now. Yeah. But I would think, because that'd be a lot, because, you know, someone would show my mom. So that's really what it's got to be enough that like I would get over that.
Well, you just have to tell your mom, if anyone tries to show you a magazine now until you die, don't look at it.
Don't look at it. Or I could claim it's a deep fake. I could claim it's not me. But a lot of people, do a lot of people come up to you, Miles, and say, hey, did I see you at this airport or something?
I get a lot of messages, of like, hey, I saw you in such and such Illinois. And like, I've never been to that town in my life.
Right,
so
me
that's
too.
not possible.
So maybe if it's my face, I just don't want to say my name. I just want people to be like, hey.
So what would your Playgirl name be?
Oh, that's good. I like this.
It can't be Ratchet Strap either. That's your stripper name.
Okay, Chucky Guns. I like Chucky Buns.
Chucky
Buns. That's actually a great.
And then there's a scene of you're wearing nothing but a holster, and then it's just there's literally just buns in your holsters.
Maybe we should just do this for fun, dude. Now my price dropped to $15.
Yeah. Oh, Jake's going to go get the camera. He's excited for this shoot.
Not just the camera, dude. The holsters, and don't forget the buns, dude. Otherwise, I'm not doing this.
He's got a handkerchief around his neck, That's it. That's all he's wearing.
When I was 20 something,
Chucky Buns.
I did some nude modeling for $25 once for this woman in South Carolina.
What do you mean you did some nude modeling?
So it started off, I was broke and just lost a job, and I was on Craigslist looking for things, and they said, we need a body model for people to draw you. And so I did it. So somewhere there's a bunch of like senior citizens because this was a senior citizens body model drawing class. There's a bunch of senior citizens.
So you went and stood there live naked in front
sat
of these
there,
things.
not naked. I had the brats and curds in some tight boxers, some boxer briefs.
Okay,
And-
well then that's not that big of a deal.
but I'm getting to the.
I'd go sit in some boxer briefs in front of some old people.
Well,
I'd
and
do that.
That's what I thought. So that's what I thought. That was the entryway, though. That was the, what do they call it?
Gateway.
Gateway. That was the gateway modeling. And then the gal who ran the show, she afterwards said, "Hey, would you do a fully nude thing, a fully nude deal where you're pretending to be Cain from the Bible, where he's grabbing the ground, She's like, we wouldn't see your pecker, but we would see
you would see your taint though.
Yeah, you would see taint, but it was all side ass, Miles. It was all side ass. And so I did this photo. Guess how much I did it for?
$25.
Oh, did I say that already?
You did say that, yeah.
Damn it. It was a $25 add-on because I got, I think, $60 for the hour, 2 hours I was doing the thing. $30 an hour, not bad.
Not bad at all.
But then, yeah, full side ass. And she sent me the drawing afterwards. And somewhere in my email, I have it. And
I'd like to hang that up in my office.
Dude, she made my ass look so much better. She gave me a muscle on my side ass. And I
like that.
I was like, that's worth the $25 right there. Because if I don't tell anyone I don't have a side ass muscle, people are going to be like, damn, that's you. I'd be like, yeah, that's me.
I'd love to hang it in my office if you could get it.
I'm going to find it. I'm going to send it to you. You know what? Forget. I'm going to mat it and send it to you.
It just shows up.
Yeah. I don't want you going cheap on the mat on this
Yeah,
one.
there you
know? Do you guys want one too? Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll get a few. So bowling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Balls and pins and
Yeah.
what's
Where do we go from
that's
here?
another photo shoot for Playgirl for you.
Oh yeah.
The bowling alley. You're holding two bowling balls.
And a pin.
Yeah.
Dude, that should be the picture of this the title picture of the podcast. It's just us holding the balls.
Two
Do we have
bowling
title
balls?
pictures? Like
Yeah, we can do
we
one.
can do one. Yeah. Oh yeah. So tippy cow, huh? I guess we'll do the bowling intro on another podcast.
Yeah, we'll
'cause we
try
didn't
that
quite
on another
get there.
one. But this is good. We found out a lot of your history.
Yeah.
Turns out,
dude,
it's good that you are dabbling in other markets other than just comedy and family-friendly Midwest content. You've also done the XXX stuff.
Dude,
And
I straight up showed my ass for one gal in a room and somewhere in Greenville.
is there any alternative motive? Like, were the gal cute and you were trying to like go on a date with her? Or?
No, man. She was running the senior citizen nude drawing deal. I mean, I can't remember what she looked like, but it wasn't that vibe at all. It was like,
So she never asked you to come back?
After that, no, they asked me to come back. Eventually, I got another job in Washington, in D.C., so I was commuting from South Carolina to D.C. at that point. And dude, can I say one other thing?
Yeah.
This is a trick. This is a trick of the trade. I don't know if I've said it on this podcast, but here's how, when you have no money and you're like commuting between two cities, this is how you make it happen. You drive to a Holiday Inn in the suburbs where they don't care as much. You sleep in your car. Then you get up, you eat the continental breakfast, and then you shower by swimming in the pool. Because someone always leaves their key at the table at the continental breakfast, and that's how you get in the pool. And then you're on your way. You're showered, you're fed. You take a couple of the...
You taking a chlorine bath every single day?
Well, yeah. Not every day. Just this was once a week at that point. This was once a week. But I had to go right into work,
So you just come into work just reeking like chlorine?
Actually, I was smelling pretty good. Chlorine doesn't smell that bad. It's not like you walk into a room, someone's like, oh, this guy went to a pool today. And if they did, they think, oh, man, this guy's got a pool. They don't think no, that's the
He must
first
have been
thought.
in his hot tub this morning. Yeah.
That's the first thought. Their first thought is not, oh, this guy slept in the parking lot of a Holiday Inn. No.
I just like the thought of having them. I hate the chlorine feel on your body.
Oh, dude, you don't swim enough.
Like, yeah, I mean, look at me. Of course I don't.
You look like a pool guy.
I can dive.
Yeah.
I can swim.
Can you do a backflip?
See, I'm not great once I leave the ground. So I am. Everyone who knows anything about me knows that I'm a flat ground guy. Anytime I leave flat ground or I just leave the ground in general, not much is going to happen after that. So,
but you can dive.
I can dive.
Can you flip? Flip.
I cannot flip.
Come
Very
on,
good.
dude.
I always end up opening up too early, and my back slaps on the water or whatever. You know.
Oh man, I would love to go to a pool with you, Miles. Just go play at the pool.
Okay.
Remember when you were a kid and you're like, let's go play.
We could play water volleyball, maybe water basketball. Water basketball with my buddies always got out of hand. You know, someone would end up like getting curb stomped by the edge of the pool somehow.
Jeez.
Or, you know, your ears would be burning hot from all the wrestling, trying to grab the ball and stuff like that. So,
wow.
I just, you know me, I'm a roughhouser. So,
yeah.
Anyone who knows anything about me knows I'm a roughhouser.
Yeah, that's why they call you Miles the roughhouser.
Yeah,
you know,
it's true.
The legend lives on. Jay-Z, that dollar says Jay-Z.
He was here?
Oh, it doesn't. It says Jatu. I don't know what the hell that says. Jay-Z. What if Jay-Z was here? Do you think if Jay-Z was here, he'd write Jay-Z on a dollar bill, or do you think he'd write something else?
Probably.
Do you think he'd write Beyonce? Probably.
I bet he would write. This is what I bet he would write. I bet he would write Jay-Z was here.
Oh, with a Z.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the Jay-Z. Yeah. I bet you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll find it.
We'll look for it. Well, we're going to take a break here. We're going to take some calls. We're going to look at some more dollar bills. And we're going to get into this show, baby.
Let's do it. Welcome to the Bellied Up Podcast. Who we talking to?
Oh, this is Preston.
Preston, how you doing, guy?
Oh, dude, I'm doing great. It's good to hear you. I tried to call you guys like 57 times the other day.
That's why we had so many calls. That was all Preston.
Yeah, it was me.
Preston, where are you calling from?
My bad. Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah. How's Sioux Falls this time of year, huh? Windy?
It's cold right now. A little bit windy. Wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for the wind.
Yeah.
Great faces, great places down there in Sioux Falls.
That's what I hear. I saw that.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, they should put that on a license plate or something.
Oh, yeah, they should.
Yeah, maybe.
Idea.
Well,
maybe.
why don't you?
I know 4 pretty good faces they could put on it.
Okay.
Belly up to the bar with us. What's on your mind, Preston?
All right. So here's the deal. My sister, who's older than me, I won't give her name or her age out because she'll get mad. She has a wedding coming up, and she hasn't officially asked me and my brother if we would be in it, which is cool. But she wants him to be the maid of honor and wants me to be a bridesmaid. And him and I are both kind of like not cool with it. Like I totally get like the trendy vibe, but like I don't know how to like. So the advice I'm looking for is how do I tell her like I don't really want to be a bridesmaid.
Oh,
okay,
Preston.
hold on here. I bet you're gonna look smoking hot in a dress,
dude. For sure, for sure.
Fact. That's a fact.
You know what, Preston? I don't like your mentality here. I'm going to be quite honest with you. My sister just got married recently, okay, and I would have been honored if she asked me to be her maid of honor or one of her bridesmaids. You know what she asked me to be?
An usher.
An usher, dude. An usher. The Wednesday before the wedding. I'm her brother.
All right, so yeah, that's fair.
I'm going to be honest with you, Charlie. I think I'm on Preston's side.
Nope. Okay. But you know what? Fine. Why are you on Preston's side?
I wouldn't want to stand with all of the bouquets of flowers with the gal. Like, you know, I'm a man and I want to be on the men's side,
exactly.
You
know? Okay.
And I'm happily married. I got 3 beautiful kids. Like, what are my kids going to think with dad standing up there, like, holding flowers and stuff?
In a dress. It's going to be very confusing for them.
In a dress.
You don't have to wear a dress, Preston.
Well, I mean, I don't know all the details quite yet.
Well,
but if a dress is in it, I think I'm out.
You know what? Okay.
That's reasonable. Yeah.
I get that.
I think you got a point there.
Yeah. You should only wear a dress if you want to wear a dress. Look, are you going to be doing, so that's it? You're just flat out going to say no?
Are you?
If she,
well, I mean, so that's what he's calling in for.
Oh, okay.
So hold
That's
on.
right. We're giving advice. I forget the premise of the show.
So we're on a 50-50 split right now.
Is there an alternate job that you'd like to do?
Don't you dare say
I mean,
usher.
I would like, I had always envisioned, well, in my wedding, she was our guest book attendant. So I think that's a pretty cool job. I think that's a pretty cool job I could fulfill.
That's even lower than an usher.
You know what? And I'm speaking as someone who is asked to be the usher, in case you forgot. This is payback. She knows you don't want to be the maid of honor. She knows.
Yeah.
And in fact, she has her actual maid of honor. She already asked him. She's doing this to mess with you guys to see what you're going to say. So because you made her guest book attendant, oh my, I didn't even know that job existed. Miles, did you know that job existed?
It sounds like a made up role.
Totally made up role.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Have you ever read your guest book, Preston? Be honest with me.
No. I don't even know where it's at.
So you gave her the job that is literally never going to be seen ever again.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I bet you that she wrote something in your guest book that said, "Thanks for making me your guest book attendant." She definitely put that in quotes. Just wait until I get married. And now she's getting married, and this is payback, pal.
Now, I'm just, for the sake of the argument.
I feel like I'm trapped.
Yeah,
you are.
You are trapped.
You should have thought about that before you made her guest book attendant, Preston. Sorry to say it. What's that, Miles?
For the sake of the argument, though, let's pretend the sister is serious and wants truly him to be the maid of honor.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Man of honor? Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Anyways.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure
It's
how
confusing in all fronts, but how is he going to tell her he doesn't want to do it? That's what we need to figure out right now.
Okay. All right. So
it's happening.
Okay. All right. So if you're not going to listen to my advice, fine. And now this is how you tell her you don't want to do it. All right. How do you tell your sister you don't want to be her maid of honor?
As a guy.
As a fella. No, here's a better way to say it. How does a brother tell his sister he doesn't want to be her maid of honor? Let's go.
I think right off the bat, I would just go the tunnel route. Do a conversation over the phone, and then as she starts to ask you, just pretend like you're going through the tunnel and just hang up. And then every single time she tries to bring it up after that, you either pretend like it's really loud in the room, you can't hear her, or just go through another tunnel.
Let's role play real quick with that. Preston, you be your sister, and Miles, you be Preston.
Okay. Ring, ring.
Okay.
What's up, sis? How we doing?
Oh, we're doing pretty good. Hey, I've got a pretty special day coming up.
Oh, yeah. What's that? What's that?
I'm wondering, I'm getting married. I'm wondering if you would stand on my side and be a bride.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
Yeah, I want to know.
You marry Christmas? Is that what it's too early for that. I think.
No, would you be my bride?
Here comes the tunnel. I'm in the tunnel.
That's so effective.
That's good.
Like, I figure South Dakota's got a lot of dead spots with, like...
Yeah, I suppose there's not a lot of tunnels. And there's no tunnels in Sioux Falls, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's none. Yeah, there's none.
No tunnels, but a lot of bad service to make up for it. Yeah. So you're good. No, but
I like that route.
You
can even throw an extra, like... in there too.
Yeah.
Just always walk around with a paper bag that you can just crumple in front of the phone. But she already asked you though.
No.
Well, she hasn't officially asked.
But that's the word on the street.
Who'd you get the word from? Clearly, I'm a terrible listener. Jeez, who?
From my younger sister.
Oh no, dude, no.
She got snubbed, dude.
Yeah, is the younger sister? No, the fix is in. No, you are not being asked to do this.
Yeah,
don't even worry. The fix is in.
It's got to be a
prank. This is on you. Again, you have nobody to blame, Preston, but yourself. Do not make your... God.
This might be a prank.
A total prank.
It's got prank written all over it.
Yeah.
PRANK.
Yeah.
Prank.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Preston,
take your word for it, but I'll DM you if it actually happens.
Okay.
Do it. But hey, we gave you advice.
It's not going to happen though. You're just going to pretend like you're going through a tunnel.
Yeah, we
Fair.
Our assessment is a prank, and if not, we have given you very strong, sound advice on how not to do it. By the way,
she can't ask you if you never listen. You know, it's kind of like if a tree falls in the woods, does anybody hear it? You know, it's the same thing.
One, I've been doing that my whole life. I haven't been listening to her my whole life.
See,
so it just makes sense and follows suit.
So just keep doing what you're doing, my guy.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, perfect.
Charlie, would you have any advice if it actually does happen that way?
Oh, yeah. If it does happen, you do it. You go there, you do it, and then you make your maid of honor speech the biggest roast you've ever written. You hire writers to punch it up.
Okay.
Yeah, you start writing, start thinking, get your little note section, and start getting that roast and say, I remember the day. What's your sister's name?
You didn't want to say.
Becky.
Oh, Becky. Oh, we got it.
No, I didn't want to say her age.
Oh, got it. Becky, I still remember the day I asked you to be my guest book attendant at my wedding. And I know that payback comes in many forms, and that's why you made, something like that, like really set the stage.
You
but
know,
then
maybe
just
don't
go
hire
in on
Charlie as your writer, but find someone that's maybe a little better.
Oh, stop it. Yeah, I'm riffing off the top of the dome here.
To piggyback off of your idea, Charlie, here.
Yeah.
You need to start leaking that you've started writing the maid of honor speech.
Oh, yes.
And make it leak some bad stuff. Like talk about the time she pooped the bed when she was 8, really be throwing in the stuff she doesn't want people to know. Then she's going to have second thoughts about asking you if that's what the speech is going to be.
Yeah, give us a fact about Becky. Maybe we can help you plant a seed here. Just rattle off a few facts about Becky.
She still sleeps with a Cabbage Patch doll.
Okay.
Let's
you know
start
what?
there.
That's it. Becky, how is your husband prepared for, well, I guess we can't go with that. It's a doll. Yeah, it's a doll. That joke's not going to work.
No, just take it a step further. She still sucks her thumb, stuff like that. Just even if it does not even true, just make stuff up.
Okay.
And leak that to your younger sister. Make your younger sister the middle woman, and it just go back and forth. And basically, you need to one up how insane you're going to go with this, so she doesn't ask you even.
Yeah.
Just all out over the top. I can definitely do that.
Yeah, you sound like a guy who knows over the top.
And
there's so much ammo there. I think I'm set for a while.
Does this mean you also have to throw the bachelorette party?
See, okay, so that was the plus side of all of this. As I was talking to my brother about it, I was like, dude, we could throw a heck of a party, but we're the only 2 dudes there. We're both married. So there's no advantage for us other than having a good time.
But would that mean that you would have to throw that party? Because you could...
I love how sorry.
Theoretically, yes.
I love how this party is about them having a good time and not about his sister having a good time. It's not once been like, oh, I could throw a great party for my sister. It's like, God, we're both married. We can't go to the strip club on my sister's bachelorette party.
Well, what strip club would they go to on their sister's bachelorette party?
Yeah.
Well, they're from Yankton, so it'd be the Cockatoo. So
the Cockatoo.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the man strip club?
Well, isn't there 2 across the road from each other?
No, I don't know if there's a man one down in Yankton.
Oh, so that do
is that where you guys are from then, or what?
From Yankton, yeah.
Is that got the Ice House bar?
Yes, it does.
I was just at the Ice House bar this last fall.
Were you?
Yeah,
that's a good time.
You take your
throw your bottle under the
When you're done with this tippy cow, you just walk outside and you throw it on the ground.
Oh, that's fun.
It's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, it's better than even what you think.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's way better.
Yeah, Charlie maybe should get out and see the Midwest that he promotes so much.
Oh.
God.
Oh, wow. Wow, Miles.
In this neck of the woods.
I'll go tiptoe tap with you, okay? I'm sorry I haven't been to the one bar, okay, that you've been to that I haven't been to. Jeez Louise.
Oh, just saying.
This is what happens, by the way, Preston. Whenever someone calls in and I take an antagonistic viewpoint from Miles, he gets all sad about it and he starts lashing out in ways like this. Isn't that true, Miles?
Sure.
Well, hey. If you keep taking your viewpoints, you're going to be the maid of honor at a bunch of weddings, and I just don't want to see you in that many dresses, Charlie.
I think the Bellied Up podcast needs a couples therapist for us.
Yeah, in between callers, we just hash it out. I think we gave you some sound advice today, though, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would agree that the tunnel method might be the method I go with.
Yep. Just
All
avoid.
All right. Well, good for you.
Yep.
Hey, congratulations to your sister anyway. Becky, tell her we says hi. And
Okay, perfect. We'll do.
yeah, and enjoy yourself, whatever ends up happening. I have a feeling that it's all a hoax, but we'll see.
Well,
Call us with an
crossed.
update.
You guys watch out for deer. Oh, for sure. I'll definitely let you know.
Yeah. All right. You watch out for deer too, fella. We'll see you soon.
Hey, same to you. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye
See you,
now.
bud. Charlie, I was joking. You've seen more of the Midwest than I have from touring. It's all right. It was just a joke.
No, it's that I'm upset about, but it's also I was going somewhere good with the joke, the first joke. I just need more facts on Becky. Okay, I just need more facts. My creative process is different than yours, Miles. I can't just shit gold and puke silver the way that you do.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Wow.
Sorry, did I say a bad word?
No, I just didn't expect you to say that.
No, I
That
mean
was-
it's just magic comes out of your mouth all the time. You know?
Yeah, I mean I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Oh, Charles.
I'm upset with you.
Let's take another caller. And
Let's
hug
take
it out.
another. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. Oh, who's this? Welcome to the Bellied Up podcast. Welcome up.
Oh my God, I can't believe I just got through.
Oh,
You are through,
did.
baby.
Who is this?
Hi, my name is Cole.
Cole, where are you calling from?
Fort Collins, Colorado.
Foco.
Okay.
Nice.
Foco.
How do you like it over there?
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a little much.
Is it? Wait. Why is Fort Collins a little much?
Well, because I grew up in Berthoud, Colorado, so a little bit smaller, and then I went to college in Spearfish, South Dakota.
Okay. So you're a small
So I
town
came from
gal
Spear-
through and through.
I really am.
And what is tough about being a small town gal going to the big city of Fort Collins? What's the hardest part about doing that? The stoplights or the
it's the
stop and
traffic.
go lights? What'd you say?
It's the traffic. It's the traffic.
Yeah.
Well, don't go to L.A.
Yeah. Yeah. You have maxed out
no.
there. Well, what's on your mind?
Immediately no. Well, okay, so I had more of a story for you guys. My boyfriend and I have both been trying to call in to tell this story.
All right. Story time. Let's do it.
Story time.
Story time. So my boyfriend, let me preface this by saying my family is not super from the Midwest, Nebraska mostly, but then I have a lot of family in Wisconsin. And then I obviously went to college in South Dakota. So, I kind of vibe with the whole Midwestern everything,
Yep.
I love me some Runza and some Culvers.
Okay.
All right.
Go Pack Go,
Hell yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah. So my boyfriend's from Arizona, and he's never been to the Midwest. So we went to Rapid City for just like a little mini birthday trip last month because our birthdays are 2 days apart.
Nice.
And he is an avid listener to the podcast. And he had always wanted to go to a fleet farm. And Rapid
Yes.
City got a fleet farm a couple of years ago.
Great birthday
So I
trip.
took him to his first fleet farm.
That's
Oh
so
my God,
romantic.
I took him to his first fleet farm.
Now tell me, what was it like for him? Was he starstruck when he walked in? What did he say about the smell? What was it?
He was completely head over heels in love with Fleet Farm. It changed his life.
Yeah.
In the Midwest, we call that ass over tea kettle in love right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
Absolutely. Absolutely.
so amazing.
You
What-
think that Cupid wears pink, but he actually wears orange and black here in the Midwest, and it is Fleet Farm.
Oh yeah.
Fleet Farm.
Fleet
We
Farm.
love it.
We love it.
Yeah.
You got to find the old
And-
Fleet Farm song on YouTube. He's going to love that. too.
Yeah, he is. I love how we
Oh, I
can't
did.
let her
And
finish
he
her
was always-
story.
Well, a little bit in our defense. There's a lot of details in this story.
Yeah,
it's
we're-
getting a little long, is what I'm saying.
Well, we're trying to just enjoy
Okay,
every
so the
beat of
The
it.
story was that I took him to Fleet Farm, and now I think he wants to move to the Midwest.
Yes.
There
Yes.
you go. You got your way out of Fort Collins too.
Yeah, you do. Now,
Exactly.
Rapid City's ready for you guys. So what?
I know.
What was it? Fleet Farm that sold him on the Midwest, or was there something else about the Midwest that really sold you guys, or him? I suppose it was
Well,
him
I
driving
think-
this train.
Yeah, it was more him. And I don't think it's really the Midwest, more so that he likes Rapid City because he likes the Black Hills.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that counts.
Now,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we take him to Milwaukee. I don't know if he'll have the same reaction.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Milwaukee's a fantastic. We got the Lake Michigan there, which pretty much looks like an ocean.
Oh, I love Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I love Milwaukee.
Well, good. Good. I think he'll love it too.
Does he like the elevation aspect to it? Does he like the mountains? Is that why he likes Rapid City?
I think he likes the view. He likes to have a nice view.
Well, if you come to Fargo, North Dakota, and you stand on a coffee can, you can still see Fort Collins. So,
Yeah.
you talk about views, you can see for a long time if you come up to North Dakota.
Oh, man.
I've actually been looking into moving back up to South Dakota or somewhere near there, mostly for the cost of living here is so high.
Yeah.
And I was looking in South Dakota, and yesterday for giggles, I looked in North Dakota. I was like, shit, I mean, Miles makes it sound great. Cost of living is a lot cheaper there, too.
Hell yeah. You hear that, Charlie?
I did. Yeah. I mean, a low cost. Yeah.
It's also one of the happiest places to live in America. If you look on there's a lot of BuzzFeed articles and stuff.
Really? Fargo,
Yeah.
huh?
Oh, yeah.
That's a great town. I've been there many times. I like it a lot. I mean, people seemed happy enough, I
I've actually
suppose.
never been there.
Yeah, go in the winter.
I've actually never been
No.
there.
Go in the winter.
In the winter.
If you ever want to know what it feels like to walk on the moon, go to Fargo, the outskirts of Fargo in the winter.
If you want to take a private jet from wherever you're flying, all you got to do is go to Fargo in January. You'll be the only one on the flight. It'll be like you got your own private jet.
It'll be you and me going there to record a Bellied Up podcast.
Perfect.
Hey, what'd you
I'll
buy
be
at?
on the Bellied Up podcast.
You're there right now. What'd you buy at the Fleet Farm, by the way?
Oh my gosh, so much stuff. We actually went every day of our vacation just to go back.
So, like, you mean like clothing, fishing gear? What all did you buy?
So I bought Christmas presents for my niece and nephew.
Hell yeah.
Toyland?
I got them stick horses, Yeah, of course. I just got them stick horses, classic. Something a 2-year-old would love.
Wait, you cut out there. Say it again.
Oh, sorry. Just got them like little stick horses, little ponies. little
Stick
ponies.
horses.
That was
Nice.
a classic.
Gotta love a stick horse.
A classic.
Yeah.
He got, I don't know, like bear traps or something. I don't know.
He's a trapper,
He's
huh?
a trapper? Jeez.
Yeah, I
You're
guess
dating
he's
a
trapper
You're
now.
dating a
I've never-
trapper?
Man.
I guess so.
I had this guy all wrong in my head. I got to start
Yeah.
over.
A trapper. Does he have a time machine too?
God, I hope so.
But
he's very much like a grandpa. So
Seriously.
So, I don't
know any other trapper.
if you're a trapper, you definitely don't want to go to Milwaukee. I can tell you that much.
Why?
Because it's a big city. You don't want to go there. You want the wilderness. He needs to go to Rapid City. He needs to start trapping out there.
I suppose.
And dig a well.
yeah.
Find a spot out in the woods,
We also
dig a well.
we also bought some Manitowoc Minute shirts.
Did ya?
Oh, we did.
Did
I
you-
got an Up North one.
Oh, not. Hey, I'm wearing that right now. Up north, you can get it at mandawalkmint.com. Check that out. Did you know those? Did you get any You Betcha merch or no? You don't have to say yes just because
They were all sold out, right?
They actually were all sold out.
No.
Really good. You got the merch. They actually were.
No, they were not. No, come on. My stuff was on sale.
I don't want to say this to you, Charlie. I don't want to say this to you, but I have to.
Okay.
They had Manitowoc Minute shirts on clearance for $2.99, and I did in fact buy them, but they were on clearance.
See you, Charlie. Everyone hide all the sharp
For
objects.
$2.99.
$2.99.
Fleet Farm.
We screw over Charlie Barron's.
That stuff is made in the U.S. That stuff is very expensive to produce. I just want everyone to know that. That is a deal. Get on over to the Rapid City Fleet Farm. That's a fire sale. It cost way more to make that shirt than it's currently being sold for. Way more. Oh,
now, to be fair, it was a Christmas shirt, and it may have been a Christmas shirt from last year.
For sure it was. Absolutely for sure it was. All right, so I'm bad at merch. What do you guys want from me? I'm bad at merch. I can't be Miles, I don't have the cool designs. Actually, you know what? I'm going to defend my merch. I think I do have cool designs.
You do have cool designs.
I just need to
I think you have cool design.
I just need
we'll just channel it in a different way.
I just need to promote it more. I think you guys do such a better job of promoting it.
Yeah.
My mom gets on my case for that. My mom comes up with a lot of the merch stuff, and she does a great job, and she's on my case about not promoting it enough. So this is my promotion. Get the merch.
Yeah, everyone,
I think that your mom, you should let your mom design some merch.
She does. She does a great job. Yeah, a lot of the, well, she comes up with about, she comes up with a lot of the ideas. She has good ideas. I don't have great ideas, but she does. But sometimes I design it too, and then they don't always sell. So
here you go, Charlie. Everyone just take a break from going to ohyoubetcha.com and buying our merch. Just take a break from it for just a second and go check out Charlie's.
If this is my biggest merch month, I'm going to be so pissed off. I'm not even going to be happy about it. I'm not even going to be okay, but actually I won't be pissed off. Mandwalkman.com.
All right.
Well, this was so fun. Merch aside, I'm so happy you and your fella got over to the Fleet Farm on his first visit to the Midwest. That makes us very happy here.
Yeah, he was actually wearing, we both got Fleet Farm hoodies. They were on sale. We were there on Black Friday.
Oh, nice. Well, that's why my stuff was on sale. It was Black Friday.
Well, it was also on the clearance rack, not to shit on you, but...
Just he's getting work.
I mean, you guys are going to block my number.
This is... All right, if you're going to move to the Midwest, you better learn some manners. You lie to my face. Lie to my face and then talk about me behind my back, okay? Good Lord. And then clean my gutters because you feel guilty about talking about me behind my back. That's how we do it here. Jeez Louise.
I'm probably going to go cry about this. Probably going to go cry about the fact that I hurt Charlie's feelings.
Okay, cry about it, but
That's
then
not very hard.
Then
He's got
put that
thin
emotion, into some good action. I want my gutters done. Okay, that's the trade-off here. All right, you can't just buy my merch on super clearance for $2.99 at the Fleet Farm. Okay, that's not going to count.
I'll go on to manitowocminute.com and buy some full price merch.
That'd be very nice of you. It really would. It's made in the USA.
Of course.
Well, we're glad that your boyfriend was finally able to get to Fleet Farm. It's truly a miraculous experience for anyone involved. So even for you to watch him watch Fleet Farm for the first time had to have been absolutely magnificent. So
it was like a kid in a candy store.
I believe it. Well, thanks for calling in. This is a great story. I'm glad you're able to get into the podcast. Said you've been calling a little bit, but you gotta let us know if you end up
at work.
Go back to work.
No, I'm off now. Don't worry.
You'll have to let us know if you move to the Midwest or not, where you end up, and good luck if you do. And thanks for calling in.
This was great. Thank you so much.
All right, have a good one.
We'll see ya.
You too. Bye.
Miles, during that call, I was thinking of a game.
I was going to say, Charlie, you had 2 rough calls in a row there.
Yeah, dude, what the
so
hell?
Sorry.
I'm just getting my ass roasted today.
Okay, what was the game?
Okay, the game is we each pick $1 for the other person to say the word on the dollar during the next caller, and you have to weave it in.
Okay.
You have to weave it in organically. Okay. So let's see here. Okay, I've got one for you.
All right, give me 1 sec.
Okay. That's a good. Oh, jeez, where you touch? Kid who's been beat. I thought Miles was gonna hit me in the pecker there. All right. So Miles and I are looking around. I'll narrate. We're looking around for stuff that we have to incorporate in the next call. Sale Vega. I got it. You got it? Okay. Mini.
All right, Charlie.
Yeah.
You got yours?
Yep.
All right, show it to me. I'll read it. Minnesota volleyball.
Nope. Read it closer.
Minnesota volleyball 2022.
Yep.
All right. This is what you have to work in.
Hang on. Can I reach? Hang on. Oh fuck. Shoot. What do we have here? No, Miles.
You got to. What does it say, Charlie?
I'm not gonna say "cum dumpster" on this. I'm not gonna do that. You gotta find a different one.
Come on.
No, it can't.
That was the game.
Come on. No, I'm not gonna say. That's gonna be.
You gotta say it.
That's gonna get us canceled.
It won't get us canceled. This is a game.
No.
All right, I'll do this one then. Here.
All right. Let's see here. Cheeks to the night. We say.
Cheers.
Cheers to the night. We say ta-ta to the tatas. All right.
Fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer. Okay. Cheers to the night. We say ta-ta to the tatas. Okay. I like it.
I can't believe you didn't want cum dumpster would have been great.
Yeah, it would be great. Depending on the caller, dude. You know, like
Minnesota volleyball 2022.
Minnesota volleyball 2022. Okay, and I'm saying the cheers to the night. We say ta-ta to the tatas.
Yes.
Okay, and you can't just come out here and say it. You've got to organically weave it in. Otherwise, that's cheating.
I'll organically weave.
They got to feel like it's part of the conversation. Hey, Fleet Farm. Guys, crazy. Unlike any other big box you got out there. You know, nothing like Best Buy. Did you know they've got everything under one roof over at the Fleet Farm?
We love it.
Like, okay, Miles, they got 25 different vacuums. 25 different vacuums.
Time out. I don't even know if there was 25 different vacuum brands in general.
I didn't know that either. But, you know, I got one vacuum. It's a shop vac.
Is that what you use in the house?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can respect that. So we're up to 2. The Dyson never loses suction. The shop vac, and then I'm out of.
There's a Hornet, right?
Yeah. There's another one that starts with an H as well. I don't know how they can come up with 25 different brands. Hoover.
After
yes.
President Hoover.
Yeah. So
because he sucked.
That's
Did he? I don't know much about early politics. Maybe he was a great guy. I don't care.
All I know is if there's a store out there that is going to stock 25 vacuums and not even be a vacuum store, you know they care about you.
And they got they got pots and pans too, guys. So kitchen needs. Hey, dudes, what are those?
Those are shoes.
Oh, Crocs. I know what those are. I got
boots.
Udder Balm. Udder Balm's great.
Ninja.
You put Udder Balm on your hands?
I don't use lotion.
You gotta use lotion, Miles. What are you? I mean, what are you doing? You're a nice
like calluses.
You're a young buck right now, but you know you don't use lotion on your face.
No,
Miles. We got a podcast to do for hopefully decades.
I know.
And we can't have you wrinkly like a raisin on this thing.
You know, all good things come to an end, Charlie.
Dude, start putting some Udder Balm.
You'll
on
find
your
some
face.
young buck to replace me. You'll be all right.
No, I can never replace you, Miles. Ninja everything. What does that mean, dude? What does that mean? What does Ninja everything mean?
Like Ninja, the blender brand, I think.
Oh, I don't. Oh, that's cool. I should go get one of those.
Let me take over.
Dude, I was doing... Okay, fine.
They definitely have what you need for your DIY projects you've been putting off, which is a little close to home. House numbers.
House numbers.
Time to get at it, Miles.
Ow, that hurt my ears, bro.
Time to get at it. Maybe have them pick some seasonal items that they think... We're supposed to pick some seasonal items that you think you'd pick up this time of year.
Okay.
I pick up a shovel.
Do you don't have a shovel at this time of year, Miles?
No.
Jeez.
Bucket.
You probably broke your shovel at this point.
Yep. I've been just going after that end of the driveway, you know?
Oh, you're really up in the sand for the driveway.
Yep.
You know, and for, the back of the truck if you haven't gotten that yet.
Yep.
And maybe a new coat because yours ripped.
Maybe a new hat.
New hat.
Because you got mad at something and you threw it across the room.
Yeah.
Lost it.
Maybe some Man-to-Walk Minute or
the
you
nuts and candy aisle may be good. Oh. The nuts and candy aisle are good.
Dude, they're for sure good. What's your favorite munchie at the Fleet Farm?
I like peanuts.
I like burnt peanuts.
Burnt?
Have you had those?
No.
You haven't lived. And then Christmas cookies.
Yep.
Sugar lights. Sugar highs. Oh, coming off the Christmas cookie sugar highs. Yeah, balance it out with some nuts. All right, just pull the items off the website and throw random ones in.
We just did that. Just did that, yes.
Fleet Farm.
We love it.
Tippy Cow, baby. All right, we got the vanilla deal. Make sure you say that out loud. We have the Tippy Cow Vanilla Soft Serve. Tippy Cow Vanilla Soft Serve. That sounds soft.
And that is going down just like soft serve does. Nice and smooth.
Nice and smooth.
That's what you're getting with Tippy Cow. Nice and smooth.
Oh, I get it. You mooing like a cow.
See what I did there, huh?
Dude, that was clever.
Is that our new calling card for Tippy Cow? It's nice and smooth.
Smooth. That's great, dude. They're going to love it.
I'm sure they will.
The AFC and NFC championships are this weekend, and I bet I'm going to be slumped over my favorite chair, sipping Tippy Cow and watching the games. You bet your ass.
You going to be watching the Vikings in the NFC championship or what?
If they're in the NFC championship, I am going to watch them lose for sure.
Okay.
Sorry, I can never get on Team Vikings.
Also, you said you'd be slumped over your favorite chair. Or are you just laying over the back of it? Or what's the...
That's how I sit on chairs.
Yeah,
I'm a leaner.
Look.
I'm a slumper.
Yeah.
So, yeah, get yourself some Tippy Cows. Watch some football. You won't be upset. Vanilla soft serve, There
so we're doing this. We started this around a little before noon.
Yeah.
And it's a delicious alcoholic beverage for the morning, to be honest. It just, if you even mix that with some coffee, that's going to be, it's just basically like your cream in the coffee in the morning. So
It is.
Especially for those noon games.
Yep, those nooners. Sure. So
Tippy Cow, baby.
Yep.
It's going down. Smooth.
That was real good.
Smooth.
Welcome to the Bellied Up Podcast. Who do we have here?
This is Walker from Nicholasville, Kentucky.
Walker from where in Kentucky?
Nicholasville, just south of Lexington, if you know where that is.
Nicholasville, south of Lexington. That's nice. Yeah, I know where Lexington is. That's great.
What are you up to today?
Well, seen y'all's Instagram post and had to run out to the truck and call in 100 times.
Okay, well, you made it through. Why don't you belly up to the bar with us? Tell us what's on your mind.
Well, this is what I was thinking. Heard y'all, talking a few episodes ago about how you need to expand the Midwest.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think Kentucky is a prime candidate.
Kentucky.
Okay. Here we go.
Why should
this is a new segment that we like to call State Your Case.
And
all right. So state your case on why Kentucky should be in the Midwest.
So first, I think we got a lot of the same mannerisms and euphemisms, but they might just be a little tweaked, different wording.
Okay. Can you give us an example?
Charlie's got, hey, tell your folks I says hi.
Yep.
Down here, it's, hey, how's your mom and them?
Hey, how's your mom and them? I like
that a lot. How's your mom and them?
What else do you got?
Let's see. There's the drinking. Y'all Midwesterners, big drinkers. Kentucky's just about the same way.
Yeah. What do you guys drink down there in Kentucky? What's a drink of choice?
Well, it depends on where you're at. All of us out here in the sticks, we're big Bush Light, Miller Light people.
Yeah, you know what I like to say when I get a nice drink, I say,
What do you say, Charlie?
I says, cheers to the night we said ta-ta to the ta-tas. Fuck cancer. That's what we say here.
I mean, no one can argue with that. Cheers.
No,
That's
no one can argue with that. Cheers at all. Hey, I got a question. What do you say? We say watch out for deer up here to say I love you. How do you say I love you in Kentucky?
When you get down around them curves, watch for the deer. They're out this time of year.
Oh, that's great. When you get down around them curves.
Around them curves.
Yeah.
That means something different up here, but you guys in Kentucky are wild. Now, what would you say sports-wise? What is there similars? You guys play? What sports are really popular down there?
Well, the University of Kentucky, big basketball school.
Basketball. What else?
Big basketball fans.
Sure. Yeah. NCAA tournament.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Football. Big football people.
Football. Kentucky's been pretty good recently.
Whatever you want to call it. Oh, Miles, we play you all in the Music City Bowl. Play Iowa.
Oh yeah, good luck. All you gotta do is score 7 points and you'll win. So,
well, it might be a long game the way we've been playing.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Anyway, it's a tough subject. All right.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. Any other sports?
We're not big on hockey. Our hockey team's kind of garbage down here.
Okay.
Makes sense. The ice melts quick.
Any other sports with like balls or anything?
Not particularly. It's really football. It's the South. It's basketball and football. That's what we're all about.
Bummer.
You guys watch any women's sports down there?
There are a lot of people down here that like women's basketball.
Okay, women's basketball.
Women's basketball, yeah.
Sports?
That's soccer, maybe?
Big NASCAR folk down here.
NASCAR folks.
I suppose that is a female sport.
NASCAR.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we do some of that stuff up here, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, what else? What else are you stating your case on? What else you got? God damn it.
Well, no, I can't say food. Y'all got the cheese pretty locked down.
Cheese, yeah, lockdown. Wait, all right. So, wait, and when was the last time you were up here in the Midwest? By the way,
unfortunately, I haven't been to the Midwest yet.
Oh, you got
Well, if you're stating your case correctly here, you live in the Midwest. If this goes well,
that's true. And you know what? I think here I'm going to help build your case here on Kentucky. Okay.
Look, all right, let's hear it.
All right. So, Southern Iowa. I've driven through. It's pretty much like Northern Kentucky. And so, I'm sorry. Did I say Iowa? I meant
Illinois.
Southern Ohio is pretty much like Northern Kentucky. Would you agree or disagree?
I would say they're almost identical.
Almost identical. We pretty much erased that line. So now we're already in. We're already pushing the front line. And I think we can get it all the way to the border of.
You know what front line makes you think of? There was a this year, 2022, where the Minnesota volleyball team had a really good front line up there on the net.
Really?
And, the back row wasn't too great, but the front line was really good. I just had to throw that in there. Shout out to my Minnesota volleyball team.
Wow. Hey.
Yeah, continue on, though.
Congratulations
Sorry.
on that. I didn't know Miles was such a fan of the Minnesota volleyball team.
Great squad.
I don't think I did either.
No, we learn something new every podcast, okay? And isn't that amazing?
Let's go Cougars.
Go Cougars, huh? Are they the Cougars?
The Cougars? I meant the Vikings.
Oh, they're the Vikings.
Go Vikes. Lady Vikes.
Anyway, we're really getting way, way off topic here, Miles.
Yeah, go ahead. Continue on.
Louise. Okay.
You're talking about pushing the front lines.
I'm talking
just like
about
my Lady Vikings.
pushing the front lines of the Midwest. Now, are you guys fishers down there in Kentucky?
Got a lot of fishermen. We're all pretty big into it for the most part.
Okay, what's the number one fish, the number one species of fish? Are you guys a multi-species action state, or is there one species that dominates?
I'd say the species that dominates is probably largemouth bass. That seems to be what everybody goes for.
Yep.
But you get your pockets here and there of people crappie fishing and A lot of people fish for bluegill for bait fish.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's great. I mean, them are all Midwest fish. Do you have walleyes down there? Do the walleyes go that far south?
If we got them, I ain't seen them.
Okay. That's very Midwest of you right there, too. That's a good phrase.
Got to give you the Midwest runaround. I've been brushing up on
it. I've noticed a difference between the South and the Midwest. When you catch a bass, a nice bass, and you're trying to tell someone how big it is, what do you say?
Well, it depends. Is it the first or second time I've told the story?
Second time.
Second time.
Well, second time, he was about 18 inches long.
Yeah. Oh, see, that's what I'm getting to right there. You just said 18 inches. So farther deep south, my uncle, he's from Wisconsin, but he moved down to Mississippi. And my dad was on the phone with him. Telling him about a bass that he just caught, which probably was 18 inches, but probably only like 15 inches. And my uncle said, you're a true bass fisherman if you're telling the bass by the weight, not by the length.
Okay.
So yeah. I think that's a Southern thing, but I like how in Kentucky you're going on inches. I think that's more Midwest. Unless someone's going to fight me on that or tell me it's different. But I think I grew up saying bass in inches, not by weight.
Yeah, that's about how we do them here. But, I mean, and it might even be a 50-50 split. You get some down here that do it by the weight, but it seems most people I talk to, it's by the inches.
By the inches. Okay.
As being someone that is constantly being evaluated for my weight, I think I want to go for length than I would weight. I think that's something that, too much scar tissue on the weight side of it. So sounds like the length is where I'm going to be. But then also it's confusing because is 3 inches big or not? I don't know. It's the whole thing. So maybe I think I'll just sit in the boat and drink and let everyone else fish because it is all. Well,
when you find the right judge, 3 inches is all you need.
Yeah, there you go. I like that. And you know what? That phrase right there, knowing that, I think that Kentucky's in the Midwest after that. That was a great job stating your case.
Kentucky, welcome to the Midwest. Here.
I ain't got nothing to toast with you but some coffee, so we'll call it at that.
Hold on.
Cheers to you.
What do you mean? It's 1 p.m. on a Wednesday. I think that you might want to be already drinking by now if you're in the Midwest. So,
yeah. Well, see, Kentucky's a little iffy on that drinking in the workplace now.
Oh, yeah. You guys got that Bible Belt thing going on there, right?
Yeah, we're a little bit of it.
Yeah.
It bleeds over to us a little bit.
Well, it bleeds over.
I think you guys are still in, but that we're going to put that on as like a probationary period where you guys really got to work on your drinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
How's that sound?
Well, come 2 hours from now, it's because it's 3:00 here, so it'll be game on
All
about
right.
2 hours.
There we go.
Yeah, and then what are you going to get? What's your go-to?
Right now, it's probably whatever I have in the fridge, which should be Busch Light or Miller Light.
Oh, there you go. I like
probably Miller Light because all the Busch Light was already drank already.
Just like
that's what I had for breakfast.
There he is.
And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't
bad.
So you had one more for dessert?
I'm going to have it tonight for dessert.
I love it.
Hell yeah.
I love it, man.
Well, it's been great, man.
Yeah.
I think this was good.
Yeah.
And I think what we'll do is we'll leave you with one more cheers to you. Charlie, that last cheers you did was pretty good. What was it again?
Ta-ta to the tatas. I forgot already.
Cheers to
cheers. And I all right, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to tell him. So during this whole call, we had $2 bills. We're in the Nook in St. Paul, Minneapolis, and it's one of them bars where they have a bunch of dollar bills with stuff written them on the walls. And I picked one for Miles that he had to say during this call. He had to organically weave it in. And that's why he was asking you about all those sports, because his word was Minnesota volleyball 2022. And mine was actually good. It was like a It was it was cheers to the night. We say ta-ta to the tatas, and it's a breast cancer awareness dollar. So that I just wanted you to be in on the joke here in retrospect.
So you didn't think we were acting weird?
Yeah. Because Miles at one time was like, God
Y'all
damn it.
acting weird, wouldn't believe it.
Yeah. Well, thanks, man, for calling in. Really appreciate you.
Thank y'all for doing this podcast, man. It's a great source of entertainment for all of us.
Well, thank you for listening, and we gotta get you up to the Midwest. You come on up here sometime, and we'll get you a beer tree. Okay, we'll go do some fishing. All right, we'll show you them walleyes.
Well, I've been trying to plot how to infiltrate the You Betcha company and get a job up there, so we'll figure it out.
All right.
Well,
you're off to a good start.
You really are. Yeah, you're awesome.
All right, boys. Well, y'all have a good rest of your day. I got to go in here and get some work done.
All right, get after
Have
it.
a good one.
Talk to you soon.
See y'all.
We did it.
We did it. That was good. We got to do one of these per episode.
I can't believe that I was able to work because I was like, after I tried to force the issue and then it didn't work out.
And then it just popped right into your head, right into the noggin.
Front line.
Yeah.
Boom. Let's go. No, that was good. That was another good episode of Bellied Up.
That was a great episode of Bellied Up.
Hey, let's focus on the end of this podcast here. No more looking at the dollar bills.
I'm going to find a good one for the next episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what just the next episodes are going to be? Is just trying to work in dollar bills?
No, I think one caller per episode. Because I think we're now telling the callers to tune in next week because they're gonna have another find the dollar.
We're gonna work in.
Yeah.
There we go.
And Miles will be less dirty this time with his first.
I don't make the dollars. I just play by them.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening. Hey, don't word, Charlie. Don't forget to tip your bartenders. Are we at that point of the podcast yet?
Thanks for tuning in to another episode, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to tip your bartender.
There we go. All right. Bye now.
Real good.